My name is Travis McDormand. I am one of your guys' classmates in Introduction to Literature, and I'm just here to do my oral presentation. And I would like to say that I've learned a lot in this class, and it's been very interesting, and it as well has had a lot of homework to do, especially doing this 12-page paper that we have to complete by next Sunday. I'd like to start off by talking about the poetry and how I think the haikus were the easiest ones to deal with, mainly because they are the easiest to me. I mean, it requires 5 syllables, the first line, then 7, and then 5. Those are pretty simple to me, and I had to do those in my English 112 class that I taken at Rhodes State College. And so it's pretty easy for me to do those. The poetry that I don't like is the ones that require you to really think about it, what the author's trying to say, where you have to dissect the poetry, because I've never been good at dissecting poetry before. To me it's difficult, mainly because they use a lot of big words that I don't even understand. But with the help of this class, I've been able to dissect the poetry a lot better, and I'm glad I've taken this class. Now, the book, Lunar Park, that book was very different. Never read that kind of a book. To be honest, the only book that I ever read front to back, besides Lunar Park, is Where the Red Fern Grows. Best book to me. But this book was very interesting. To me, at the beginning, it definitely seemed like it was going to be a true story, because he started telling us about his past with his father and how they didn't get along or anything. So to me, I thought it was just going to be a true story. But as you got past chapter 1 and got into the true story of it, the true part of it, well, the fiction part would be, that you've seen that it was completely fake. I mean, how somebody can do the things that actually really said that he had happened. I mean, it was a pretty crazy book, and definitely had a lot of good things in there to read about and interesting points about life, and how he wished he would never have been like his father. How he promised he would never be like his father, and he ended up being like his father at an early age of Robbie's life. And then when he was like 6 years old, he started being a complete different guy, and was a good dad to Robbie. So that was really good. And then they had so much suspense built up at the end of the book, and overall the book was really, really good. And so for my 12-page paper, I decided to write over the relationship of how Brett Ellis's past with his father affected his future. And one thing that I've read here recently was this Aaron Hernandez murder story, and how they're saying that his father died at the age of 16 from a regular surgery and had complications with it afterwards, and he died. And after that, Aaron Hernandez started getting into the drugs and the alcohol. He started hanging out with gangs and that, and got himself into some trouble. Never got caught or anything with the law, so he has a clear name. But now with this murder trial, they're wondering if maybe the effect of him not having a father from 16 to 23 has affected his life, because that's the main part when he's starting to become a true adult and a true man. So they're looking into that. So that's what sparked my interest of doing that, because I really do believe that there has to be a father and a family to be a well-working family. I mean, the father is the one that brings the family closer or brings the family farther away. So that's why I did that over my 12-page paper, and I hope that it will be a good one, and I hope everybody had a good time this year. this semester, and everybody passes, and thank you very much.